Fix Madden franchise has been trending for the past few days. We all saw what happened when the patch notes dropped. I mean, the update for Madden 21. It was basically some bug fixes, nothing really new. People lost their minds, rightfully so. And then Fix Madden franchise started trending worldwide. A lot of people made videos on it yesterday, myself included. If you haven't seen that yet, I'll link it below. There's tons of other people in the community that have been speaking out about it, and we've been waiting. Hey, is EA going to respond to this? This is like probably the biggest blowback Madden has ever gotten on this type of a scale. And we haven't heard anything yet, and people are saying, like, look, they're not responding, they don't even care, they're just letting it blow by, and that's what it looked like. But just moments ago, we finally did get a response video from Sean Grady, who is the executive producer of Madden NFL. It was posted on the Madden Twitter account, so I'm going to play that video for you guys really quickly, and then we'll come back here. I'll give my thoughts on it, and just kind of where do we go from here.
Hey Madden franchise community, I'm Sean Grady. I'm the executive producer for Madden NFL, and on behalf of the entire Madden development team, we wanted to reach out to say we see your Fixed Madden franchise tweets and we understand your frustration. Now, the franchise community is critically important to us, and we appreciate, of course, your passion for Madden NFL. We're reading your feedback, and we clearly understand that you want more. We've seen your requests for details around what the franchise community can expect moving forward. And while I don't have a lot of details I can share with you right now, I can tell you that today our team is actively working on bolstering plans to support franchise in Madden NFL 21 and beyond. The development team is collectively right now working from home to prepare Madden NFL 21 for launch on August 28th. But we're also committed to providing updates to you on our thoughts and plans around franchise moving forward before the game launches. So again, thank you for all the passion and the feedback that you bring. For those of you that are going to participate in the closed beta, we look forward to more feedback later this weekend. Thank you.
Okay, so as you can see, Sean Grady put out a little bit of a message. We're going to talk about it for a second, but I do want to let you guys know because he did mention the beta towards the end of that. So it sounds like that beta may be coming this weekend because he said something about feedback this weekend. So maybe we're going to get the beta later tonight, this weekend. I don't know. We know it's coming soon. We don't have an official date, but when it does drop, I should have codes to give away as usual. So I'll have my socials up on the screen really quickly if you want to go follow me there, because when I have codes to give away, that is where I give them away, so that I have a way to direct message you. Also, we're going to have more Madden 21 info coming soon. Next week, they're going to dive into the playbook changes. So if you want to make sure you're up to date on everything else that's coming, make sure to subscribe, turn on the notifications so you don't miss the uploads. Now, let's talk about the video. So, number one, I think great job by everybody. We at least were able to get a response, right? Because sometimes EA really, they don't respond to things. Like if it doesn't get too crazy, people, they'll try to let some things slide. Maybe just, oh, everybody will calm down later. We actually got a response. I think, of course we didn't hear everything we wanted to hear because it's kind of the first step, right? But the fact that we got the executive producer to say anything, to actually say, you know what, I got to take time out of my day, I've got to put this message together, as short as it may be, and put this out there, still a step. That's still better than where we were at a few days ago. So that's number one. Now he does mention, right, bolstering, which really means, further support, kind of strengthen franchise mode, right? And he said for Madden 21 and forward. Now, like I said in my video yesterday, Madden 21 is done. I don't think we can fix franchise mode for Madden 21 because, what are they going to do? They got 2 months till the game drops, right? Any of the big features that people truly want there is going to likely take more than 2 months to create because they haven't been working on that, at least to our knowledge. Obviously, small changes would be better than no changes, but when they say bolstering, and he specifically said Madden 21, and they would be letting us know in the weeks to come before the game comes out, that's just got me wondering, like, what exactly are they planning to do? Because like I said, they can't do anything significant in 2 months. Like game development time, there's just no way. They can't overhaul the scouting. They can't put all assistant coaches in the game and actually make it worthwhile where there's actual skill trees and a coaching carousel, right? I don't believe you can do something like that in 2 months. Not to mention, it's 2 months till the game comes out, but, and there's less time than that where the actual physical game has to ship. So what I'm assuming is potentially we could maybe see some patches coming for franchise mode for Madden 21, which would be nice, but I would still recommend, if you're a franchise guy, don't buy the game when it drops. Or at least we have to wait and see what they say, right? Because even if they say, okay, we're going to work very hard to, in those first couple months the game is out, to add a lot of extra support to franchise and patch the game and actually add in some things that people would be excited about. I would still say to not buy the game until that happens, right? Because you know, you just never know, right? They might say that, and then what if, you know, it doesn't unfold that way, and then you just done wasted your money. So I would say still, for a franchise guy, stay the course, don't buy the game, because as of right now, there's nothing new. There's literally zero reason to do that. There's no reason for you to invest in that. You know, obviously, if you're a MUT player, if you're a person just likes playing online like me, yes, we're going to play the game because that's what we enjoy. You know, we're kind of, at least way more than franchise players, we're getting, you know, more of what we want out of the game. So if you're that guy, you know, I don't expect you to not buy the game. But if you're a franchise guy, I would still say don't do it. Let's see what they're going to do. Because here's the thing. They put out a video response. Nice. At least they are, you know, at the very least, at least pretending, if anything, to care by at least responding and not just saying nothing. But what we as a community want to hear, and like I said, I'm not a franchise player, but I know what we want. I know what you guys want to hear. I know if this was me on the other side of a different type of issue, what I would want to hear is, what are you going to actually do to fix it? And right now, all they said was, you know, we can't share everything at the moment, which, you know, that's just company speak. They really can't always share everything at the moment, but he said, you know, we're going to bolster things. We're going to, you know, for 21 and beyond, and we're going to kind of show you our plans, you know, in the coming weeks or whatever, right? Okay, cool, but that's still, as of this moment, that doesn't really give us much to go off of. That doesn't tell us what is your actual plan. What is your course of action? Okay, because we need to know, okay, what's going to be done for 21? Likely it's going to be done in some form of a patch, in some of a post-launch update. Okay, what are you going to bring us in 21? And then what are you going to do for the development cycle for 22? That's what people need to know more than anything right now. What are your plans for both of those areas? Because you can't just say, hey, we're back committed to franchise. We're recommitted, because you know what? That's what you told people last year when Madden 20 launched. And it looked somewhat that way, because at least you did bring the Pro Bowl back and you added a scenario engine that looks like it's kind of just been forgotten at this point. But at the moment in time, it was like, okay, you're at least adding some new things and you're bringing something back that people wanted. So to say that you were committing and then you were doing those few things last year, that at least matched up, and we said, okay, well, you did do a few things, which is more than you normally do, so now we're expecting you to do that for the next few years until the mode is good. And then here comes this year, and it's just face of the franchise, no regular franchise. So people want you to lay out a plan. What are you going to do? What is the time frame of it? How many years is it going to take? 2 years, 3 years? We want to know, what is the plan? What is the, you know, is it a 5-year plan? Is it a 3-year plan? What does it look like? Because that's what people need at this point. They don't want to hear, hey, we're going to bolster, hey, we're going to make this work, hey, we're going to yada yada yada. And I understand right now that's what he has to say, because they're probably in meetings right now trying to figure this out, because they probably, for whatever reason, you know, maybe weren't expecting it to hit the fan like this. They should have been by putting out patch notes, but maybe they weren't. But now that it has happened, what we have likely maybe done, we don't know for sure, we have to hope, we've maybe changed the course of some things. Now they're in those meetings and they're talking about, look, we can't keep doing this. What are we going to do? We have to readjust the plans. We have to do something for this year for these people, even if it isn't a post-launch update. And now we have to even look at what is our next couple years look like. So that's probably why he can't speak on it right now, because they don't even know for sure right now. They're trying to figure out what the actual course of action is. But I'm definitely glad we got a response. I think that is a step further than this community has gone. And all of this other time that they have not been, you know, paying attention to franchise mode or even other things in the game. So we really have to see what happens from here in these next few weeks. If they can bring more info, which is what he kind of alluded to that he would do, maybe at that time we can revisit this and see, okay, well, you know, you have to show and prove. You can't just say that you're listening and you're gonna you know, change the plans but not actually keep us up to date. He said he would keep us up to date, but we have to hold him to that. So I would say, you know, if you're on Twitter and you're still pushing the hashtag, keep pushing it. Don't stop. There's no reason to stop. It's not hurting anybody. If you're a creator and you want to keep making more videos with ideas and things that they should take into consideration, keep doing that. You know, when they do put out tweets about other things, make sure you do respond. Hey, fix Madden franchise, don't forget about us. Do it respectful, but make sure that message stays there. Hey, we haven't forgot, we want franchise fixed. I would say keep pushing it, because we've gotten at least the door open now, so we can't just quit. You have to keep pushing at this point, because then it'll be very easy for them to just say, oh well, it kind of died down, it cooled off, so we're okay now. But just wanted to bring this video to you guys. What do you think below? Are you happy there was a response, or are you still saying, hey, this, we need a lot more than this, which is what I think. This isn't enough yet, but it's a start. Let me know how you feel below in the comments. Again, hit me on the socials for the beta when it does come out. I will have some giveaways most likely, and we will see you guys next time.